inspired to unite, bringing you the true shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first bite to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So lean in close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.
You're getting so close. So close.
Jess says she can't hear the music.
Who?
Jess.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm sorry, Jess. Can you hear us though?
Yeah, that's the important part. That's so weird.
I hope you can hear us.
She's singing the Lunch Hour Podcast song. So I'm wondering, we just probably maybe need to change up the intro.
We will work on that.
Oh my God, if it's not one thing, it's another.
I just hope you can hear us.
I'm hoping she can. Hold on. Actually. Oh, she said she can't hear us at all.
What?
No.
We can't.
What is happening?
Hold on a second. It's gonna get weird. Give me 1 second. Let me figure something out.
Oh man, this is crazy. I can hear us.
Okay, now she can. She said, "Whoo!"
Oh my gosh.
So it was a you thing.
It was me?
No, her.
Oh,
it was her. Now she can hear us.
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you can hear us.
Yes. Oh my God. I was like, yeah, I could hear us coming through. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Everybody calm down.
Yo, this is crazy. Welcome to the Lunch Hour Podcast. I'm LaToya, hostess with the most. So glad to join you. This week has been a week of lots of things happening on the podcast. So
right here. It's right here
LaToya,
on the forefront of my brain.
Paul, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Paul. I have a gigantic headache because this week has just been a headache. However, I'm still having fun nonetheless.
Yo, it's crazy. Sometimes it's just funny to me, like when we kind of think about we've got some amazing opportunities that we're working behind the scenes and really hoping that we'll get you guys will get to come along with us on this journey. We can't share it all yet because we're still in the early talks of it. Yes. But I just feel like this is like a good example of where that resistance starts to show up. Me losing my voice.
the resilience and the persistence that we have to just keep pushing past every single last obstacle that keeps getting thrown our way.
Yo.
It's going to pay off. It has to.
It has to. Right? Like it's so important. So I'm excited that we're going to talk about today's show. Today's show, as you all know, from here on out, every Thursday is now going to be officially Survivor Thursday. We're going to be covering Survivor season 50. I just want to welcome Paul back into the Survivor family. He had taken a little bit of hiatus, and we're not going to judge him for that, at least to his face.
Wow. We starting off hot. We starting out the gate hot.
We're not going to judge him right now to his face. But I will say Survivor 50, we're going to hop into the episode. But it did not disappoint.
That little promo at the beginning, even though it was like 6 minutes long.
Oh, going through people's backstories?
Yeah, like to see the evolution of the game over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Is nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's funny because like, I feel like when you went back to the OG Survivor, there weren't as many players, like there were certain pieces of there wasn't a lot of strategy. It really was just like who could physically and mentally last the longest and play the best social game
Correct.
to like not lose and get voted off. And so then you go from that to idols to multiple tribes to advantages and like
Correct.
and so there's all of this strategy. And so then you take an era from the very first Survivor all the way through to now. Basically, the last season 49's winner is on there
Yeah, because what they said is like, hey, we just finished taping 3 weeks
2 weeks
ago. Hey,
ago,
come on back.
bro. Let me tell you something.
Like that's almost like when we did basic and AIT. We graduated basic 9 weeks. We got to chill with our family for like 2, 3 days. Hey, you're going off to tech school for the next 12 weeks. You don't get a break.
I feel like, I feel like because taping of 49 and 50 were so close together, I
And on
feel
two
like
different islands.
no, I think they're on the same
Was
island.
49 was still on Fiji?
Yeah, they're
Oh, I
probably
don't know.
all still. Yeah, they usually do it in Fiji, so I think it's like the same island.
Either
But
way, you get a 2 week break and then you
yeah,
got to
like
go back to the wilderness.
you get it. It's not like these people was eating every day. Do you know what I'm
like,
saying? Like
like you back.
you get a 2 week break only to go back out into the
Not like
jungle.
some of these other people where it had 10, 15 years before in between, maybe 5 years or whatever the case may be. But you got
Right.
a 2 week vacation
2 weeks.
and
I
then come on
mean,
back.
but also like your girl who won, I mean,
She's fat.
she's a millionaire. So I don't think she's
She's,
going back to work per se. Like
I'm like, listen, at this point, her life ain't even the same anymore.
right. Like I just feel like it's like, yeah,
And
like
the money she just won, she's not gonna be able to use for a minute, so it's just gonna be sitting there waiting for her to
well,
come back to.
cause by the time they're filming 50, 49 hasn't even aired yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like she didn't even have time to like fully enjoy her winnings.
No.
It's just sitting in the bank.
Yeah, I mean, they have to be paying them something like to come
Right, but
back.
I'm just saying the money that you won though, you're not even getting to
No,
enjoy that winnings yet.
nah,
Because you had to flip it right back over
you
to
just gonna go right on back to the
let's go back to the hood, let's run the block back.
no. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Like, so I think it was very interesting. So I loved the storytelling right out of the gate, right? Like you got to see, sorry, my dog. Go. You got to see, the makings of like how all of them got started,
Yeah.
right? In the eras that they've played through.
The progression was
Um,
crazy.
huh?
The progression was crazy.
The progression was crazy. I think like I want to start just with everybody filing off the boat and they're coming in and he's having these conversations. I feel like Jeff is one of the best interviewers. He knows how to ask just the right question with the right people to get like to tell the story out of the gate.
Right.
And what I loved though was I thought it was interesting they brought back some rivalries. Ozzy and Coach is gonna be one to watch. I low key hope they make it to the merge.
I got I got some qualms about that relationship already. But we'll leave that when that comes up.
Yeah, so we get in and they get their tribes, right? And I think what's so interesting is there has to be this level of the producers pick the tribes intentionally, right?
Like, we're not done.
Yeah, and so I just looking at it, I'm just like, okay, this is interesting. I thought it was interesting that they put Kyle and Q together because those are both two very strong guys. I feel like that team was set up out of the beginning to kind of dominate. If you look at their makeup, but overall, what did you think about just the teams themselves?
I think one, just saying that you have whether it's one person or three people or 4 or 5 people from basically each season, because again, there's 24 people here,
Hmm.
and it's broken up into groups of 8 basically.
Yeah,
Because there's 3 tribes, and to say that this is the biggest season of contestants, which it tracks. It's
Yeah, yeah, it's
Survivor Series.
50.
It's
Yeah,
Survivor 50.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you gotta go
exactly.
big.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
go big or go home, right?
And so to see how some people like for Jenna being season 1 and she's there, and to say that
Mhm.
you have somebody from season 1
Yeah,
and season 2
yep,
on season 50,
yeah,
25 years later.
yeah.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
Jenna
Like,
looks fit though. She like some,
and it's like you can tell like some of the people that have been here before
yeah.
have somewhat kept up in Survivor shape. Because the one that really surprised me was Mike. Like for him being 53 years old, the way he walked off that boat, you would never have thought.
Oh, yo, Mike was
Mike is
ripped,
ripped.
ripped. Do you
You
hear
couldn't
me?
like with the way he had his clothes on and the way he's walking. You
Ripped.
never have thought this man is walking around with a 6 pack
Listen,
at 53.
listen, yo,
When
when
the
they
last
got
time
on,
he was here, I think they said it was like 15 years ago. The last time he was
yeah,
on
no, yeah,
Survivor,
yeah,
10, 15. Like
yeah,
to say that you're 53 years old, and I'm not saying that old people can't be in shape, and it's just seeing him come off that boat.
yo, he
That
was
is not what I
ripped.
expected that man to look like.
Well, oh, when he took his shirt off at camp,
Yeah, like
yo,
that is not what I thought Mike
yo,
was gonna look like.
it was crazy. Like, I was super duper surprised. So they kind of get right into it, right?
Yeah,
And the very first thing that they do, for those of you who all don't know, usually the very first thing is what makes this particular season so unique. If you see me looking down, it's just because like I have the episode so I can make sure I'm tracking. What makes it super funny was it was in the hands of the fans. So
literally the
fans get
title of the
to
show.
the fans get to decide what type of show is going to be. And out of excuse me, out of the gate, right? He's like, they're gonna decide if you guys start with rice or not.
Oh, he played him so cold. He played him so cold because they sure thought they was about to fuck.
Surely
They thought off the gate. All right, the fans are with us this time around.
they were not.
They got bamboozled real fast.
So what? And also no supplies. They have to play for their supplies as well.
But it's just a fact that because it's like he started off, and I would have thought if I'm on that island and the way that he started that sentence, I would have thought myself, I'm starting off with food. Like
No,
but
he
then there's
did. And
that long pause, and he
and
played it. Gotcha. The fans said you're gonna have to earn it, and
I
as well with the supplies, you're gonna have to earn them.
so as a I'm gonna call you a rededicated fan of the show. I feel like it it makes sense because they've had to earn it for so long.
Like, why change it up?
I felt bad for them.
I
I want
didn't.
I wanted them to I was like, oh, okay, this will be good because they'll be at least fed, they'll have supplies. And the fans were like, no.
Nah, nah. You're gonna have to earn this junk. And that first uh I guess challenge,
Yeah.
like listen,
Listen, okay, first of all,
oh
Camilla,
old girl was thick. She was struggling. Them hips was not helping her get through that log. Well, I tell you, she was struggling. I was like, oh,
you know,
bless
I
her
thought
heart.
about you the second I saw. I was like, Paul's gonna say something about this.
Oh,
I
like,
already
bless
knew.
her little heart.
I already knew, and she's probably still was technically the smallest of that group, right?
Probably from
But
the waist up. From the waist down, though, the stars don't lie.
yo, I was just like, bro,
What Shakira say? Hips don't lie.
listen, she was,
But she got it, though. She got through it.
but it took her a while.
It took her a minute.
It
It took her a minute. Everybody else, because old girl from Red, because I think their group name is the Sela.
yeah,
They got there
yo,
with quickness.
they blazed through.
They right, and then
And she was from early season, right?
I think so, and then I think she was season 48 or 46, one of the
Oh
two.
yeah,
I
yeah,
believe.
yeah.
And then Kahlo, they got there, but poor.
Camilla was
Camilla.
struggling.
Bless her heart.
You gotta just know. You gotta go. She just needed to just go a little bit more outs to the sides.
Listen, but they was digging though. But as soon as she started climbing under, mm, it was a wrap for
She
Camilla.
couldn't shimmy. She couldn't shimmy the way the other girls did.
That sand got thick real fast on them hips. And she's like, I can't move.
No, I think it was. You're talking. I think it was D. I think it was D who went through that. Through there. But yeah, no. Yeah, Camilla's a little thickums. Um, and
I
in a
just
good
know
way, right? But like,
I'm
yeah,
not
she just.
blaming.
But she's probably literally just the smallest of that team,
She was
right?
just struggling getting through that sand. Bless her heart. Bless her little heart. I
So
felt so bad for her.
why?
Because I'm like, you out here, because again, if you made it to season 50, right?
Yeah,
And you got selected to this monumental season,
yeah,
it's either one or two things. Either they consider you like a good game challenger type person, like you're
yeah.
a good game piece. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a
Yep,
good contestant.
yep.
Or you is straight up clickbait. There's no
But
other way around
here's
it.
the thing though. Camilla and Kyle were a force in their
Well,
season.
based off of what Joe said, that boy has PTSD dealing with them two.
Well, nobody knew they were working together.
I'm just saying,
The
Joe brought it up a bunch of times.
Camilla and Kyle, nobody knew they were in cahoots. The entire that in and of itself was probably one of the craziest things ever because they were in cahoots the whole time, like the
It
whole
was
time.
it was a sight to see. Just
Like
'cause-
nobody. That's why Kyle won because like he played that game so well,
Yeah.
nobody technically knew. And Joe finished third place in the process.
Bless their little hearts.
That was so. You go in, right? What did you think about the challenges? I think the worst part was like, I bet you those ropes were heavy.
The first challenge was pretty nice. Nobody was like really just standing out in the sense of like to me yet.
Well, I mean,
as,
the team. Well, their team was in general.
Me personally, even just off the first, even though they didn't win, so I was gonna go off rip. So Mike, as soon as I saw him, just for nostalgia, because of School of Rock, formerly known as Ned, I was gonna be like, I'm going for whatever team he's on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And when I saw the tribes get formed before the challenge started, and I saw everybody, I was just like, this tribe right here is sleepy, right?
Yo,
Sela, though, they seem to be the
so
strongest in a sense of like,
no, Sela's with Sela is with Sierra.
right. And then Kahlo is the blue, the teal.
Mm-hmm.
And then what
Vatu.
is it? Vatu. So it's Vatu who I think is like that. They have, I
They're
feel
gonna
like they have the
dominate.
most muscle.
Yeah, they are.
Right? Like they have
Yeah.
the most muscle to make things happen.
Yeah.
But I think Kalu just seems like the most well-rounded team.
Yeah, I think Kahlo has some opportunity.
However, Christian from Scylla, I got to give that man some props.
Why?
Because after the first challenge, right, Batu won the first
Yep.
challenge, right? And they got the flint to start fire, right?
Yep.
Then they had to volunteer one person per tribe
Oh yeah,
to go to the
out.
next challenge, to go to the
Yeah.
next challenge, right? Which
So let's talk about that. What's up, Carice? We're not gonna head all the way to. Are you about to talk about how he made the fire at the end?
no.
Okay.
Oh no, just getting to the exile and looking at all three that were chosen. I'm like, this is about to be
Because you had Coach, Ozzy,
Q
and Ozzy. I was like,
and
yo.
just looking at those three, and based off of just the way people were talking, and
Yep.
just looking at their physique, I was just like, this
Mhm.
is about to be an epic challenge because this could be literally
Facts.
anybody's game.
Anybody.
Right?
Yep.
And it's just, and then knowing that Ozzy and Coach have their history.
Yo,
There's that already. That
well, I thought it was
formula
beautiful because when they get on, they're like, yeah, let's just bury the hatchet. We're gonna be cool.
out the
No,
window.
no.
Out the window.
That thing was ruined
Because
immediately.
this is the thing. Ozzy went out the gate fast.
No, Ozzy, like
Ozzy was moving.
he was rolling.
Like them first 3 challenges, out the gate, just gone.
He was leaps and bounds ahead of Q and Coach.
Like, gone.
I don't know if you trained for something like this, but
he moved with a quickness.
the level of skill that he grabbed it, that he dug it up,
Everything.
that he swam out
came
and
back with all 3 bags of sticks. And I'm just like, Ozzy out here just looking like Aquaman and Superman made a baby.
that part. He
So
was
then they all built their sticks, right? Because they got to get this key.
okay. So let's pause right here. So this is where I think it's funny. This is where I love Survivor because
I am a fan of what Coach did.
no, so I am not surprised in the least bit. So that is on brand for you.
I feel judged.
What I love about Survivor though is because what happens is like you've got these 3 huge guys, right?
Yeah.
And then they get through like the brute force brawn part of the challenge, right? And then you think this
That was
is
just pure luck.
yeah, like it was like, yo, this is gonna be brute force. And then they think they're just gonna put these little sticks together, and them things was so flimsy.
Terrible. Them things was like
Floppy.
sheets of paper stuck together. Just trying to make
So
it through.
you basically, at that point, you basically equalize the playing field.
Oh, because as soon as all of them built their stick, now it's anybody's game at this point.
I was not confident with Q out the gate.
Every stick was trash. And then the fact that Ozzy is all the way at the top, he just kept climbing higher and higher, trying to just
He would
he's
like
just
I think
swinging
he
this
on the
thing.
side. That
He's
thing was
just swinging
stressful.
this thing.
I was just like, yo, what are we doing, guys? Like, I mean, and I feel like Coach, had he just got in and stuck through, he's probably, him and Q are longer. Like they're long enough to probably have popped it off.
Listen, when Ozzy said to
Hey,
Q,
if you get it,
"I'll leave you alone,"
I'll leave
Coach
you
was
alone.
like,
Coach was like,
I
I
ain't
ain't
saying
nothing.
that. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You know.
So Ozzy finally knocks it off the little peg. And it was like ants. They just just dragging it in the sand and
Coach sniped it
right out of Ozzy's hand.
You know, I mean, they had been doing it. They had been trying to get that key for like over an hour.
They said it was like almost 45 minutes
it was
before
like
they got knocked off that
minutes.
peg.
It was a minute. It was a while they were out there.
And then all it took was 5 seconds for the game to change that fast.
I just felt bad because like he knocked it off, but Coach was in the middle, so it basically positioned him as a straight line.
And so he was able to get what? He got a pot, a knife,
He got all their
and
supplies.
flint.
Yeah.
And basically, he got fire, everything to take back.
Yep.
However,
What?
now you got Ozzy and Q that lost.
They thought
but the rewards ain't over yet, right?
No, but they thought
it was a wrap. They about to go home.
Because typically, that's what happens.
Oh, right.
You lose.
When they had to flip that note and say you got to stay here for the night. So that means you're losing a day.
A day of
to
strategy.
build a rep
with
your team.
That is
and a day in this game is a long time.
Because
negotiations,
all day,
communicating,
all
building, rapport with the team, building alliances. You're coming in a day later. You're having to be like, all right, where's the gap that I can fill in?
Out the gate, bro.
You miss a whole day of team building.
That to me was probably the worst.
That's stressful.
Also, it looked cold out there.
Listen, they had nothing but what they brought themselves with. They got no fire. They got no tent. They ain't got nothing. No shelter.
I feel like that to me was that was so messed up. Like in terms of just like, what do you do? Like you're stuck out there, and you go back in, and now they wake up.
You probably feel like crap, not only because you lost,
Oh,
and
of
you got to sleep
course.
in this beach that's not hot. It's cold as
Q
hell.
had his buff over his head like a
He's like this.
like he had his buff over his head like a little scarf.
He's like, boy,
Like
it's cold. He's like this. This is literally how he looked.
it looked rough.
He didn't look happy.
No, he didn't. He didn't look
Then
happy.
the boat comes, right?
Yeah.
You think, you're looking at Ozzy. If I'm Ozzy or Q, I'm thinking this is. I get to go back home
Go
to the
back to
team.
the crib. Yeah,
Go
yeah,
back to
yeah.
the camp. Pause before y'all go. Y'all got to read a letter. One or two things needs to happen. One, somebody's walking out with the reward, with
Yep.
the supplies, right? That you can take back to your camp. However, if you are the person that takes the supplies back to your camp, you lose your vote in the next tribal council for
Yes.
your tribe.
Yes.
And then the other person gets an extra vote attached to their name.
Yep. What would you take?
I'm taking the extra vote.
You coming back empty handed. I'd come back with supplies. I feel like
I need the ammunition at this point.
Q was the hero.
All right, listen.
He was the hero.
He was a hero with lies because he didn't tell the
Okay,
truth.
Pop. His story
And
was
then on top of that,
his story was way too elaborate. That I was like,
super
sir,
unbelievable.
that is an insane
Like
amount of
there's no way
detail.
that you sat there the whole boat ride back, and that's what you came up with. That's what you're going with.
I was like, when he stops, like, what is he talking about?
Okay.
What?
And then
Pause. I feel like if you're gonna be deceitful, your stuff has to have
smart.
some level of truth, so that
It
if
has
you
to
get,
sound believable.
if you get caught up, if you get you're tired one day, it's at least adjacent to the truth that you could be like, all right, oh yeah,
His
that's what
story
I
was
meant.
whack.
His story was nowhere near what happened. Not in the least bit.
I'm like, you could have got away with at least like paper, rock, scissors or something, and you lost 3 out of 5. Like, at least that wouldn't have sounded so bad.
Yo, it was
You know what I'm saying?
horrible. I was like, dude, this is the worst
Trash.
storytelling ever.
Trash.
I'm surprised anybody even believed it low key. I'm
I'm like, I get it. No.
I just felt like it was just
Q, I'm gonna need you to do better next time.
it was just way too elaborate.
It was not good.
It wasn't a good
There was no substance. I feel like my child could do better, and she sucks at lying.
It was rough, right?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So you go in, right? And so I think it's interesting. So now they're building camps, Q and all of them, they finally come back. I'm telling you now, at the very beginning, I started to be like, okay, Vatu's going to be the team to beat because they dominated.
Because that's the one with Colby on it, right?
I think so. Hold on, I gotta go. I've got a cheat sheet. Hold on.
All I know is, off the gate, Colby was getting irritated with Roz because the boy just wouldn't know how to shut up.
Who? Oh, I know who you're talking. Wait, what did you call him? Hold on.
Roz, Rizzo. Is it Rizzo?
It's Rizzo.
That boy right there. That boy can talk. He can.
He was probably one of the people that what's the word for? When he played his season, I just probably wasn't just the biggest.
Because he was season 49 too.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few from that season.
Yeah. So Rizzo was Rizzo, he's a character. He's a good kid though. He's just young. He's just really young. Really, his age shows often is what I'll say.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
So they go back, right? he comes back in, and they come back, and they're all having these conversations. And I think everything right now is fine. But what I'm noticing about season 50 out of the gate is they are game planning way too early. Like I like some of them are going hard. Like, and I think it's because you have all these all stars. They're
Yeah.
starting out the gate. Like who you talking to? Like they're game playing
The
hard.
strategy is they're not wasting time
No,
for whatever reason.
no, no.
Whatever reason that they have, they're not wasting time adding who they want to their alliances, who they're already trying to vote off, basically.
Correct.
And it's like, it's only been 2 days. Like, what is happening right now? But again, this is the gameplay. It's
Yep.
you're trying to make sure that you can get it where you fit in.
Yep.
Based off of who you know, what you. And this thing, when outside of maybe season 49, everybody has somewhat of an advantage because you could have watched previous seasons to get a leg up on
Oh, they all
everybody.
watch. They all
You know what
watch,
I'm saying?
right? Yep.
So you can have a leg up on who's here, characteristics. I know people say, this is 2.0 or 3. Shut up.
You don't believe it?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
stop the cap.
I'm gonna
You
tell you.
might tweak your game a little bit, but let's not try to act like you're just a brand new contestant all of a sudden because you've aged 10, 15 years. Like,
Yeah.
relax.
Now listen, some of them are more mature now,
Ah,
right?
miss me with that.
They're more mature. They're,
Do you believe that garbage?
yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
You don't think so?
Listen. I trust them as far as I could throw them.
Coach is savage though. I
I'm
think Coach is gonna be a
listen.
problem
I'm just gonna say Team Teal is my favorite team.
because of Mike White.
But not just that. I just feel like the way that they work, I don't know. Like, it's just,
I low key, honestly, if I were to kind of look at all the tribes, I really like Sela, and I'll tell you why. I mean, so Kalo, actually, let me go back. Sela tribe, you've got Christian and you've got Emily. Both of those guys are straight up like super rock stars. And you
right.
have Savannah. Savannah is a hard up game player, right? You've got Christian and Emily. Emily is extremely she's really, really smart. And the only reason why she got out when she got out is because I think she played the game too hard the first time around when she was on season 45 and then struggled a little bit, right? Socially.
Yeah.
But she's really smart. Christian, he's a neurotic robotic scientist. That's Christian. I don't even know what that is. He's a science guy. So you've got brains. Charlie was also another one, season 46 for you for the teal team that also has brains. So like I feel like it's a good mix. And you've got quite a few like winners, at least from the new era who came in.
Yeah.
Right? So let's get to the so now we're at what, the challenge, right?
Yeah, the first challenge, the first tribal challenge.
Yes. So they're playing for fishing supplies, right? First of all.
And immunity to not go into the tribal
Yes,
council.
and not go into tribal council, right? Okay. First of all, I hate when they do the mud stuff. Like that to me is just so, it looks like slop.
I'm like, what did you expect it was gonna be?
I know sometimes they do different stuff, but like it's just so much mud. It's just I like, there's a part of me that wonders, and we'll get to what happened with Kyle, if they won't do that anymore. Because you're just slipping and sliding and sloshing all over the place. Who are you?
You're doing too much.
It's just disgusting. Like,
and then it's not just going through the slop, you're going under this netted
yeah
web that's low to the ground, so it's because the mud's already thick enough as it is,
That
and
mud,
then you
that
got
mud
this,
looks thick.
and then you got this rope netted
Yeah.
whatever that's just compressing you down even more. So it's like as much as you would want to avoid your face getting into the mud, it was almost unavoidable.
I'll tell you probably the one part of that makes me the most stressed outside of the mud is you know how they have to climb that thing and go up and over like that netting, that little
Hmm.
I feel like that would be the way if I go to Glory.
Just gonna tumble
I
from the other
do. I
side.
don't feel like I
I'm not
don't
safe
feel
and secure.
I don't feel like I just don't I'm not deathly afraid of
Somebody
heights.
almost did though.
Like
The first,
it's just it makes me
because
like
even climbing up that, right, the holes in the webbing aren't that
they're not
big.
big enough to be really
So it's
sticking your
one thing to
feet in.
climb up,
Yeah.
but then going back down, you ain't got no fitting for your feet to
I have
crash to
literally
grab onto nothing.
I literally watched, maybe it was 49. I think it was 49. Watch old girl. She took a tumble. She said, "Yeet, bleep, bloop, boom." Like I just I am not a fan of the little
So
rope
your
situation.
confidence of that obstacle, that part of the obstacle, is very low.
Everything else now
I'll get through it.
climbing up the ramp is also probably not my ministry.
I'm
Uh
like, in the shape that I'm in now, absolutely not. I'm not benefiting anybody. If
Not
anything,
one.
let me be last, and y'all just need like 3 or 4 people to pull me up. I'll be the stepping stool. I'm big enough. I can hold somebody and just throw them up, and y'all just catch them. I'll
Like I
I'll do what Jonathan did.
what? Oh yeah, yeah.
Just come on.
Like I just that first part probably would have messed with. I feel like I just have this I'm not gonna say irrational fear of falling because I feel like everybody's afraid of falling. But I feel like there are people who are adventurous.
Falling on national TV.
Well, it's just like I feel like there are people who are like naturally athletic who can just go whoop whoop bloop bloop bloop.
Do you think you're gonna get hurt? Is the question.
I think one of the ways that people come down is they come down almost like a slide on their bottom. And I feel like that would be my strategy in the hope
I'm
that I don't
scared
drown.
that the bottom of my heel is gonna get caught on one of those spaces, and I'm a sliding, but he
Charlotte takes a tumble, right?
listen,
So they get that. They flip this huge crate over, right? They flip this huge crate over.
with
Okay.
coconuts in it.
Yeah, with
So
coconuts
they
in.
all have to go through the mud together as a team, but every point after that,
You have
it's one person,
designated people.
designated
Designated
people
people.
doing it.
Right.
And so you get 2 people from each team after you get through the mud, and you're flipping this crate, this
Yeah.
gigantic
I
metal
bet you
crate
that thing looked heavy.
with a bunch of coconuts individually and
Yep.
in bags.
Yep.
And you're just, but it's one thing to flip it, but once you get it on the platform, it has to sit evenly in that designated
Yep. Yep.
indention, right?
Yep.
Then once they get there,
And then
a
yo,
new group of people got
no,
to come in
listen. No,
and
listen.
chunk. No, yeah, they chunking them coconuts into
One
that
one
basket.
person can do it.
Right.
Let me
One
tell you.
person's in the cage throwing out the coconuts.
Oh yeah,
One
yeah.
person is getting
Oh
the
yeah, they're putting
coconut,
them in.
tossing in the basket.
Okay, that's one group, and then you had a person.
What came out of the little coconut thing to lower down
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
ramp?
Listen, hold
Poor
up, pause. But first of all, wait before we even get to the monkey claw, because I already know you was. So let me tell you something. I would love to be the person shooting the coconuts in the basket because I
Yeah,
feel like
'cause that's your league right there. That's your league.
yeah,
That's your space.
like that. I would volunteer for everything like that. Listen, that monkey claw.
Poor Siri. Poor little Siri. The struggle that lady had
That
tossing this
monkey.
little coconut
So
to
there
get to
were
this claw. Bless her heart.
so there I think there's a couple things that happen. I knew so here's what I know. Because I know you watched it like late or early this morning. But
I did.
I think what's funny is I could just hear you
Listen,
yelling
I
at
had to
this.
control. I had to control myself because it's late. People are sleeping in my house. But the sheer fact that everybody named Mama in like 5 minutes tops, then
If that.
got this coconut on
But
this
it was,
hook,
bro, it was her strategy. So
and
here's
it just kept going left. It kept going
well,
right. It was
hold
too
on. I
short,
wish
and then her throwing skills is horrendous.
so here's where she was messing up. Everybody else was basically taking it and then just taking the coconut
But
and
why not just grab the coconut itself
that's what she
and
and then just
toss it?
and so she kept doing this little
What are you lassoing a horse? Say,
she kept
throw the
doing
damn coconut.
I was like, yo, like first of all, doing it like that is such a that's a very high skill.
And not just this. This is the thing. If you're letting it go and you're not letting go of that rope soon enough,
Yeah,
excess rope is going to get caught on your hand, which is going to make it fall short.
bro.
Like it. Even Jeff was like, "Yo, get it together, Siri."
No, listen. Sierra was it was it was
Stressful.
tough to watch. Yeah, like I feel
And
like
she was so defeated after she got it. She felt like, "Damn, damn."
it took her a long time to get there.
Like my guy, my lady, young lady, because I respect
Yeah.
my older young lady. You've been here 5 times. Like that's like this damn near your job at this point. You know what I'm saying? You was a vet. You was a seasoned vet. What the hell?
Yo, I think if I just wish somebody would have told her, hey, grab the coconut and throw the coconut.
All you hear behind her is, "You got it, girl." No, you don't got it. Respectfully, you don't got it.
Yo, that part, I was so
Stressed me
stressed
out.
out. I was stressed out for her. Like, and I feel like when you're messing up. So I feel like then it becomes harder,
Yes.
right? Because you're messing up. And I feel like then the stress, I feel like that added stress probably makes it worse.
This is how bad it was, right? If I'm her, I would feel like just straight doo doo. This is why.
You can
This is
swap out though. Somebody they could have swapped.
this is how I know this is bad, right? Because while you over here struggling to throw this coconut on this claw to bring down the ramp, Vatu has a hurt member in the process of bringing everybody up, getting medically evaluated. He'll beat you up the daggone wall.
Yeah. Well, they paused the game.
It doesn't matter. This man got hurt. Y'all could have over there regrouped, figured something out.
Yeah.
Y'all resumed, and this man with a bum ankle got tossed up a wall, and you still couldn't get the coconut on the claw.
That was so bad.
Like,
was-
come on.
It was rough. It was painful to watch. Like
that was probably the worst series of event I've ever seen in my life.
I just wish somebody would have just like I just don't know why she kept
That gameplay was not good for her. It
like
did not.
I just don't know why they kept like
Why
and I
didn't y'all
know
yell at her and say, "Hey, see, how about you grab the coconut and throw it like a baseball or something?" Like, let's change it up. Like, let's change it up. Throw it like a softball,
like
something.
That particular, like how she was doing that particular method of throwing.
Change it up. If it's not working, change it up.
I don't know why she kept doing because what happens is when you're okay, this is the nerdy part of me, okay? But when you're doing that in a circular motion, you've got centrifugal force. So you have to know as this coconut is swinging this way, you
let that thing go.
You gotta know, you gotta let it go when it hits right about 180. So it goes.
Because it's gonna pull it.
Yes. But if you
And
let it
that
go,
force is going to carry it further out.
but if you
But you're
don't,
letting it go at the wrong time, and it's dragging.
you have to have like that's
When I
such
tell
a
you, she frustrated me. She frustrated me to the max with that.
I
Just
just wanted her to change up how she was throwing the coconut.
that moment right there was by far one of the stressful things I've ever seen in a game show before. Because it's just like, my God, like, woman. Listen, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to sound like a butthole. But, ma'am, if you see that what you've been doing for the last 3-4 minutes is
It's
not
not
working,
working. Yeah.
change it up.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? It's a competition. You're literally fighting so you don't get eliminated.
So
Like, this is what we're doing.
so reports have it that it said that it took her close to 15 minutes.
That's way too long.
15 minutes.
After like 3-4 minutes, you should have changed it up if it wasn't working.
Or swap it. I probably would have been like,
The
hey,
fact that you went 15 minutes doing the exact same thing, that's literally insane. That is insane. 15
oh,
minutes of doing the exact same thing and getting the exact same results.
yeah. Yeah. No, it was
Like, what are we doing?
no, it
Like,
was
it made no sense to me.
it was hard. It was so hard to watch, y'all.
That was brutal.
It was so hard to watch.
Then they build in this puzzle, and
I love the 3D puzzles. You have to be good.
they team. I'm just gonna say it by their color. Teal,
Mm-hmm.
them
Kylo.
Joker, Carlo. They moved with a
They caught
quickness
up
to build.
quickly.
And so not only did they get supplies from the individual challenge between Coach Q and Ozzy, now
Mm-hmm.
they have a basket to fish. They got like
Yep.
the advanced tools needed to catch fish. And then Vatu, they got second place and they were able to get the
The
flippers
smaller.
and
Yeah.
spear, like the lesser advanced fishing
Yep.
utensils. And then you got Team Sela that now
Has
you joked with
lost both times. They have no fire,
no fire,
no
no
food.
nothing.
Yep.
And now you gotta go into tribal council trying to figure out who's gonna go. Now in my mind, right? In my mind, off rip, C gotta go.
Nah, no, come on, dog.
C gotta go, right? However, watching them communicate, they convinced me that keeping her would probably be more beneficial long term. And I changed my vote, right?
No, so here's where I think it was interesting. I feel like there were two people who came out too hot, and they're both from an older era.
Ozzy and Jenna.
And Jenna. Yep.
I, for a second, for a split second, I thought it was going to be Ozzy. For like a
he
split
was
second,
he was
just
he
the
was
way that they were talking amongst each other.
well, because he was standing too hard for Sierra. Like you've gotta like the way that like Kyle and Camilla, when those two were together on their
Joe
season,
kept bringing that up.
you can because you could
Between
not
Ozzy and C, he goes, all I see is Kyle and Camilla all over again.
be, but the difference is nobody like there were so many times that Kyle would move and sway the vote away from Camilla. It was like it just eventually got to a point where like he couldn't, right?
Right.
He was basically outnumbered, right? Which is why, you know what I'm saying? But like I think they ended up building fire. Yeah, Camilla and Eva ended up building fire, and Eva built the fire ahead of time. But Kyle and Camilla, they worked together the entire time, and nobody knew. Ozzy and was it Siri? Siri?
I think it's Siri, but I'm just going to call her C.
Siri, but like I think it's Siri. But like
It might be
her,
Siri.
them two, I love the two, but Ozzy came out too hot with it.
Like the push that he made was real hot, right?
It was too hot.
And it was just like by the time pretty much it got close to the tribal council, in my mind, I was like, it's going to be either
Jenna.
Jenna, Sari, or Ozzy. But in my mind, the way that they were like most of the tribe was talking, I was like, it looks like it might be Ozzy.
Well, and so here's what's funny though. Here's what's funny. The fact what messed Jenna up, what messed her up was
She came for Siri off rip.
she started with too much gameplay. I think had she not said her name before they went to the immunity challenge,
She might have had got a little bit more weight to it.
she probably could have hold on. She probably could have I could have easily seen Sari going
The
after that
persuasion would have
immunity
been
challenge.
better
But because she made such a hard push and was
from the jump.
playing the huh?
Before they even got to the immunity
Before they
challenge,
even yes, that's what messed
she
her
pushed
up.
for Siri off rip. She said, "I want to get her out."
Yeah,
Without
it was
even allowing anything to play yet. Like there's been no gameplay enough to
yep,
make a decision.
yep,
And I think I knew for a fact Jenna was gonna get 2 votes because Sari and Ozzy. So
oh yeah,
off
yeah,
rip, I
yeah,
knew
yeah,
she was gonna at least have 2, and I knew that at least Sari was gonna have 1 because of Jenna.
yeah.
Now, how the other 5 play out, it could have gone. I honestly thought Ozzy was on his way out.
I for
But the
sure
fact that it was unanimous
yeah.
for Jenna, I
So
did
the
not see
fact
that.
that you see a blind side week 1,
Like
it's going to let you know how raw this season is going to be.
like
Cuz
I did not see Jenna getting voted out.
I can guarantee you that anybody like blind sides usually don't come this early in the game. Right?
But you
Usually
vote the OG off week 1.
like she thought I think what I love about a blind side, like some people know that they're on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And so they know that, hey, it's probably going to be me and this other person. And so they're making their cases and figuring things out. And they kind of know that they're on the bottom. I think what makes this particular vote so crazy is I think Jenna thought she was on the right side of the vote. That is what's great about a blind side. To see a blind side where she believes that she's on, and she even said, she said, I really hope I'm on the right side of this vote.
Night 1 of the tribal council.
Shooketh.
And that's not even the craziest part of this episode either. Because even
What's
after that night, like you see Ozzy as she's going to go get her staff, her little torch.
oh yeah,
He
yeah.
tries to like, oh, I'm so
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
Jenna.
she was
Don't talk to
hot.
her. Oh, y'all are
She
standing
was
up. Y'all don't have to do that.
so allegedly. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but allegedly, when you get voted off, you actually don't go home. You're sequestered.
Well, I knew that. You got to
So
stay there, I think, to the end, right?
yeah, they're at a resort. Let me tell you something.
I would have been living it up. I don't even care.
I would be sad.
But am I? I got an all-inclusive resort for the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, like it's the next 4 weeks. Like
I get a shower every day.
I would be mad.
I'd be mad that I lost out on money. However, give me the Mai Tais, baby.
It probably will suck until she's not like until like next week. But
She'll get over it.
but like the
She's
fact
gonna be
that they
pampered for a few
came,
weeks now.
I think it's just it's funny though. Like she's salty though because she said, "I hope they lose every
Oh,
challenge now.
she is not
I
okay.
hope they lose every challenge now." I was like, "Whoa."
But then we got another cliffhanger, right? So the next challenge, they say to volunteer one person. The boat's
Oh
coming,
wait,
right?
actually, before we go to that, let's talk Kyle because that's who's
That's
next.
what I'm saying. That
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no,
but
they go to yeah, they're
they do this before that. They do that one more challenge before
no, they do Kyle next, I think.
No, Kyle's at the end.
No.
Yes, I promise you it was.
Oh.
They did the stacking first. Kyle was at the end.
Oh.
because they came up with the
Oh yeah,
boats.
yeah, that's right. That's
They
right. Yeah,
came up
yeah,
with the
yeah.
boat. They said
Yeah.
they have to
Yeah, that's
volunteer
right.
one person.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
had Mike, Kobe, and is it Savannah or Genevieve? Savannah, right?
Savannah, yeah, yeah.
So Savannah, they get on the boats, do whatever, right? And they get a note saying that only two can make either y'all can decide who goes or y'all can go pick out
A
rocks.
rock.
Whoever has the smallest rock is out.
That's
Mike
crazy though.
Mike picked out the smallest rock. I don't know if he did that intentionally or whatever.
Wait,
Whatever.
are
So
you calling Cap on
Mike
Mike?
goes in. Listen, Mike
You
showed
calling
his
Cap?
color. I'm just saying, Mike, you volunteer yourself to have some type of hey, I'm part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Because
And
people
then
know, like it's like boat rides they're not just the greatest thing
right.
ever.
And so they sit there before they read the note, they discuss what happened with Coach and Ozzy and whatever.
Yeah.
So then they vote. So now it's Savannah and Kobe going into the
Oh,
jungle.
side note, Q's game could have got blown up in that moment. He
Oh yeah.
didn't mention the details,
Right.
but Q's game could have got blown up out the gate with that elaborate story he told.
And so they go into the jungle, right?
Hmm.
Savannah and Kobe, they read the challenge where they have to stack. They have to play this game and stack these pieces, and
That's so
whoever puts in the pieces to top it over loses. And
right.
whoever loses their vote for the next tribal. That was the end of it. There was no extra or nothing.
Nope.
So they start doing their little game. They start stacking their pieces, and Savannah's a little worried because she stated,
She's
"Hey, I'm
short.
small,"
Yeah, she
and
is short.
Kobe's a
She's
little tall,
small.
and I
Yeah.
can see him overstacking it to the point where he's going to win by default.
Yep.
And so she tried to play the wide game. Kobe said, "Uh-uh." However, that backfired on him.
Well, okay. So he probably could have, but the way that they were building it,
And it's the pieces that you're picking.
like, yeah, like, bro, like, if you're gonna go, like, before you go high, you have to
You want to have a
establish.
wide base.
Yeah,
You
like,
want
what are you
a wide base.
doing?
You over
What are
here
you
doing a
doing?
pyramid from like two, three rows in, and then going, no, it's gonna tip, my guy.
Like, I was like, what are you doing? Like,
And so he's trying to get this piece to just stay. And every time he moves his hands, you can see that it's and at some point it tipped over. So Kobe lost.
yes,
Kobe lost his vote. So now Team Batu in the next tribal doesn't have two votes. So somebody is in deep doo doo if they lose the
See,
next
not
leadership challenge.
everybody knows that they lost their votes, though. Not everybody knows Q lost his vote. Not everybody knows.
No, Q did. He said he lost it. But he lied about how he lost it. No, he told Kyle.
Yeah, he
lost
only
his vote.
told one person.
He told Kyle that he lost his vote, right? So at this
Yeah,
point,
like,
they only know that Kobe has lost the vote
yes,
up to this point, right?
yes.
And
And
right
because
before
D got an advantage, right?
mm,
I mean, not D,
they got
Savannah. I mean, Savannah.
Savannah so Kobe gets on his boat, goes away. Then Savannah's boat comes and she gets a vote so she can block
Yeah.
a vote as an advantage, right? And her again, something about that dumbass team coming up with these dumbass stories. like,
Yo,
like nobody believes you.
nobody.
Savannah, nobody would believe that. You're telling me you went into a challenge and won said challenge and didn't come back with an advantage? Like we don't have like 25 years of tape of how this works.
I don't know. I don't know why she didn't. Because you came back empty-handed too.
And this is the thing: just because you could say, "Yeah, I got an advantage," that doesn't mean you got to tell him what it is.
I don't know why. I don't know why she
It
wouldn't.
was just weird. And then who was it? Was it Genevieve that found the first idol,
Oh yeah, the Billie Eilish file.
the Billie Eilish idol? I don't know if I would have gave it to Ozzy
Why?
because I'm gonna assume if you're giving it to Ozzy, you're assuming that he's not gonna make it that long. That's the assumption, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you're
That's true.
saying that Ozzy is going to overplay his hand at some point in this game. You don't trust him to not overplay. And that's the thing. But if
Yeah.
he uses the idol, he's safe.
Yeah.
So again, that's two things. You're assuming one, he's not making it far enough, and two, that he won't
But
use it.
well, she could be the other way around just because she could be like, yo, I like Ozzy. And so he can stay.
We're gonna
But
see.
he doesn't know who sent it.
But now he has two advantages: an extra vote, and now
Yes.
he has an idol that he cannot share information about said idol. He has to keep the idol a secret.
Yeah, it's crazy. He has a lot of power in the game.
And we're only 4 days in.
A lot of power in the game. Ozzy.
And big ups to Christian on Team Scylla. This man, as nerdy as he seems, started a fire
That
with glasses.
that right there.
When I tell you that was clutch,
That was by far.
that's
And I've been
impressive.
watching Survivor for a long time.
That's a flex.
That is a low key flex on
Like you started a whole fire. You
another.
started an ember with your glasses. No flint, no nothing, no just the
He
glasses and just bush.
yes,
Like that's a flex.
that was
That's smart. Is it? That's low key flexing right there. I don't care who you are. You
like
might not be the strongest person in the group, but that right there makes you an asset.
that in and of itself, right? Like
And you already 4 days in, and you don't have the ability to make fire the easy way. But the fact that now you have a
I think
reliable way to make fire.
because typically what has happened is the team who doesn't get the flint doesn't have fire.
Scylla does. It doesn't matter to Scylla at this point.
When that Joker
Team
was
Scylla
like,
can make a fire.
when he started talking, this is how I knew he was. I was like, oh, this dude is. He said, "See my glasses when they curvature," and they. He started explaining
When
the
I saw
curvature
that little
of
beam,
lens
when I saw that beam from the lens hitting that daggone,
because he had two people's glasses, right? Like it was. I don't even think they were his. They were two other people's glasses.
listen, I said this is only a matter of seconds before the thing caught on fire.
That was
And then
so
Ozzy
boss.
put it in his hand. He just started blowing in that thing, and then all you see is just. I was like, dog.
Same. Hey,
These
remember yesterday I was telling you, you was making fun of me because I said I knew how to make a fire. He did it.
I never said that you couldn't make fire. I never said you couldn't.
Yesterday we was talking about survival skills. I was like, see, I remember I told you I was like, you go.
It's how you was doing it. You was like you blowing out a candle.
Like that. Ozzy did exactly what I said yesterday. You get the little candle in and you go.
Either way, right?
Don't
shout
hate.
out to Christian.
Yeah,
Shout out to Christian for that.
Christian will stick around just sheerly because
Steela is down a tribe, so they're now down to 7 people.
Yep.
Kahlo, I think, is still, to me, they just seem just strong overall.
Well, first of all, you got Jonathan on Kahlo looking like Jason Samoa.
You got Coach out here still, doing what he's doing. Like they overall it just seems like
they're a solid team. Like low key though, like when Jonathan and Coach were on that boat, I was like, man, these dudes is yoked, right? And Jonathan's only 32, but like he looked like low key like Jason Samoa in that boat. Just like, they got Aquaman up in there. So I thought it was pretty interesting. And then now we come to the tough part of the episode.
Yeah, man. Batu again. They are probably on just looking at them from a distance, right? They seem like probably just the most muscleless, strongest team. Like they just seem like they can go through any.
I think Kahlo is the brute force. I think Batu is balanced.
I think it's the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you've got Mike White, Jonathan, and Coach. All 3 of these guys are in top shape, at least from the Kahlo tribe.
Mhm.
D is also very athletic as well. I don't know as much about Chrissy. Um, Camilla is a great game player, and I also watched Tiffany as well from season 46. She's
I
pretty
just
solid.
like their chemistry. It just seems like they're just
For Vatu?
for Kahlo.
Oh, but you said Vatu you think is the strongest
Like
physically.
I think like they just I think they can get through all the physical stuff better. But I think the overall balance
Really?
that Kahlo has, I think it's just they got a good of everything.
You said you thought Vatu was the strongest.
I think I don't know.
Vatu is purple.
I got you.
Yeah, Vatu's purple. It's definitely
I
not
don't know.
Vatu.
We'll see. But Vatu ended up losing one of their
Oh,
strongest members off the gate.
no, so
With
here's what I'll tell you. I
but it wasn't even on purpose.
like
It's sad.
Kyle, like you and I are both big sports fans, right? So we know and understand the significance of an Achilles rupture. That is
But that
usually a
painful.
that is a season ending
Yeah,
in
you're done.
sports.
You're
That's a
cooked.
season, yeah, that's a season ending injury. Like that's it.
I'll see you next year.
Hopefully. Like you may still be out half the season. Like,
Like you got just for context, last year in the NBA playoffs, we lost Tatum,
oh yeah.
Lillard, and I can't remember his name, but he played for the Pacers.
Yep.
All within like a 3-4 week span, all ruptured or tore their Achilles. This was back probably mid June.
Yeah.
None of them are even playing still,
Yeah. Like it's yeah, an Achilles
and the
Achilles
playoffs are 2 months away.
yeah, they like yeah, like they're usually out close to a year.
So it's and again, this is one of the biggest tendons in your body that's keeping. When they did the evaluation, the doctor did his evaluation, and he showed like
The
the
calf.
the calf, and when he squeezes it,
Yo,
how his
that was
toe retract. I didn't even know that that
I
was a
thought
thing.
that was I ain't gonna front. I thought
And
that was
so
the
when he
coolest thing.
squeezed his right calf and nothing moved,
His toe did a little it did
bruh,
a little
it not enough to make me feel safe. And then this thing, even before that, right? So he's doing the ultrasound, and he's saying before he
the
scans it,
dark
he goes,
spot.
you know, you'll see the dark spots. And as soon as I see the dark spots, oh, it's gone.
Yeah. No,
It's gone.
I knew at that point I was kind of low key surprised that because when he said, "Hey, we'll do an ultrasound and then we'll look for the dark spot." Okay, cool. Um, they'll do
Let's
the
just
dark
do
spot,
one more
and then as
test.
soon as he said it, I was like, you could very clearly see that
A whole dark
it was
spots
a whole big old dark.
consecutively. There's a
Yeah,
whole strip of black.
and so I was like, okay, this ain't good. And then when he did the calf thing, I thought like low key, I was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever saw in my
But his toe just, but on the other foot,
yo, that thing was kicking. Like
but
I
on
was
his
like,
bad leg, it's just,
yo, when
I
I
was like,
saw that, I was
ah.
like, no.
And of course, as the competitor that he is, he's going
Yeah,
to say, hey, how bad will this be long term if I stay here?
yeah, you can't stay.
And
Not
he's
with an
like,
Achilles rupture.
and Jeff was like, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the
We
game
have a
is not that important.
responsibility. Huh?
Like, I'm not here to put you in any kind of risk that can cause any permanent damage you in the future. And, you know, I don't want you out here walking with a permanent limp
Right.
because your ligament wasn't able to heal right properly. And the
Correct.
doctor was said at a minimum, it takes 3 months of physical therapy
Yep.
without the surgery.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that out here.
No. No. Especially terrain. You've got like yeah,
And
like
then with
it's
challenges that you got to do, you're going to be a hindrance. So at some point, you're going to tap out or you're going to get voted out either way.
yeah. It was
a bittersweet moment because it's
it
like
was.
he was young. You know, you could tell that he probably could have gone far in this game. Just so,
Oh,
you know, just
I think socially he was strong.
right. Like he
Like
was a good game player.
he would have made the merge for sure.
But not being able to finish it past the first week
Yeah.
and having to be basically taken out of the game by something that was out of your control has to suck.
Oh, I mean, and like of all seasons too, because like this is like the
This could have been the season that changes anybody's life just like that. Because this is the thing: if you're on here and you've been here 3-4 times and you've never won Survivor, and you get to say that you won Survivor 50, like
Yo.
50, not
If-
48, not 22,
Yeah.
not 39. You won
Yeah.
50.
Right.
Like you won a monumental Survivor Series, and not just with newbies, with accumulated icons and alumni
Yeah.
of the Survivor Series
Yeah.
in general for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Like that. That's listen. I could never win again,
That's a
and I can
flex.
say, you see
That's
that
a
mantle
flex.
right
Because
there,
he said what 781 players have come through.
something like that,
Yeah, I think he said
and you were the
700.
24
Yeah,
out of all of existence of Survivor to make it to this show.
that's a flex. Like he,
Again, either you was only one or two reasons why you're on this show. One, because you're good at the game and they see you as a good fit for the game, or two,
hmm
you straight up clickbait because you're gonna do something stupid.
So I will tell you, Q was definitely
Oh,
he
because that was his partner.
well, yeah, Q was tore up, but like Q is probably one. He was probably one of the more fiery, controversial players. So I wasn't surprised to see him in there. Rizzo is also another one who was. He's young. He's kind of fiery. He talks a lot. Uh,
Kobe is slowly. He's Rizzo is growing slowly
yeah, he
on
did
Rizzo.
not like Rizzo out the gate.
Rizzo's like, this boy talk too much.
I feel like that would have been you.
So I was like, hey, my guy,
Calm
please
down.
shut the hell up. Go talk to somebody else. But he grew on him, and now they got this little father son bond going on.
Oh, that
And
was so
you know what I'm
sweet.
saying? Like he out here being
When he
soft and
started,
stuff.
when he like, because I do feel like Kobe, that was like a really nice thing that he did for Rizzo, because I could imagine the mental toll that it takes.
Because again, he was on 49,
He
so
went from
he got a
49 straight.
2-week vacation.
I bet you I like real talk. I
They
doubt,
probably stuck him in that resort.
yeah, he probably didn't go home. Yeah.
All the ones that came back from 49 probably got stuck in that resort until it's time to film again.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did not go home.
So he's already gone 4 or 5 weeks without his pappy or his mama. And
Yep.
then you got to come back
Yep.
for however long you got to stay here. And even if you get eliminated halfway through the show, you can't go nowhere till the show is over in itself.
Correct.
So it's just like you're probably going to be away from your parents who you say you love at this point for almost 2 to 3 months straight.
Yep.
Maybe 4, accumulative. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like Kobe over here with his little soft spot, told him, hey, man, if you need to talk to anybody,
Yo,
talk to me.
that thing there, I was like, ooh.
And he said, oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay, maybe people can't change.
No, yo, listen. That didn't get you in your feelers just a little bit. That was
I ain't got no peppy. I
no,
don't know what that feel like.
I thought that was such a sweet moment.
I was like, I wish I had a dad to talk to me like that.
You could tell he's still, because he's like, my parents mean everything to me.
My daddy don't like me.
No.
It's okay. I don't like him either.
So I know we're going to talk about power rankings, but there are a couple things.
You was popular today.
I listen, hold on. My kid is in New York.
Does she know you're not working right now?
I did. I told her I was filming.
She know you got a job, right?
Listen, I was like, she's in New York and they're shopping at Times Square right now.
Well, you don't got time right now.
She's just like, she's in the moment. Now, dude, I had to get up at like,
I'm happy for you.
My clock went off. I think I set my first alarm for like 1:55 a.m. Then 1:55, and then we're out the door like 2:12 in the morning.
I'm happy for you, Mom of the Year.
It was the drive back wasn't. It was. I mean, there's nobody on the road, so it's just other than trucks, so it wasn't as bad of a thing. So I want to talk about a couple things before we get into these power rankings and how we're gonna do it, at least till the merge. Um, what do you think was probably like one of your what was your biggest moment for you from
But
season from the episode one?
I'm glad you asked because I had to write these down.
What was your biggest moment?
I think I think one of the biggest moments, as bad as it was, one losing Kyle early because
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like that. I think
yeah.
to me, I feel like as much as Jenna leaving is an impact, I feel like
Hmm.
Vatu losing someone like Kyle as the
And
type of
he was
gameplay
the
that
heart.
he is,
I think it's gonna mess up the
it
morale too.
because you could see everybody in the camp like they were deeply just hurt,
Devastated. Yeah,
like like they lost the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
yeah,
so I don't think people are gonna they might realize, but I'm like I think his absence might impact them early, but I don't know how much of an impact. But losing Kyle and the kind of player
hmm,
physically and mentally that he is,
yep,
I think is that's going to be a hit for Vatu, and I wonder how they're going to be able to because again now you're down a member and you didn't even go to tribal,
yeah, yeah,
and so now Kalo has a leg up because now they got all these supplies, they got a full tribe, they have
yep,
momentum,
yep,
like they have everything going their way right now.
yep, yep. Was that you think your biggest moment from season from
I think just
episode
losing
one?
Kyle that early that way for a team. I think that's mentally,
Yeah,
physically, and gameplay. I think like we're gonna see how they can again because not only are you down a person, you have two players that can't vote in the next tribal. Like
that
you got a lot going against you right now as a
they
tribe.
better not.
Because
They better not
if you
lose
go into the next one, Q and Kobe, your backs are against the wall, and the
because
fact
they're
that
in an
nobody knows
alliance
about
together.
Q,
Yeah, yeah, but
you
they
already
were in
playing with fire.
alliance. They were in
Yeah,
alliance. So like so let's
Q
just say
and this thing, Kyle was the only one that knew
yeah,
Q didn't have a vote.
correct.
So Q, your back is against the wall right now,
That part.
and you're playing with fire.
I think it's going to be interesting.
I think Batu right now is that could be very volatile, and it could blow up in their face real quick.
So I think this is kind of I do think that was a big moment. I think for me, the biggest moment right now is Jenna going home with a blind side. I'll tell you why. Because I think when you're first to go to a tribal council, um, I think you're instantly forced into gameplay.
Yeah.
Instantly. Right? Like if you look at Vatu and even Kalo, they're having game conversations and who they want to work with. Um, but you could tell the morale in Vatu was really, really high. And Kyle was a part of that, which is why I think you're correct. But Selah is already complicated. And this is why it's complicated because you blindsided Jenna out the gate. So you don't really I like now I think my biggest question mark is who is in the alliance because
Because again,
it was
it's
unanimous,
right. It was a
right?
unanimous Virginia. Joe already was skeptical about Syrah
Oh yes,
and
Siri,
Ozzy, Siri and Ozzy, and so it's just like, how is that going to work? And
Siri.
then on top of that, you have other members in Scylla that are like standoffish. So it's like they're just because they unanimously voted for Jenna does not mean that they're all on the same page. Like you get
So
there's cracks already showing in that tribe.
here, if I had to guess, Sari and Ozzy are on the bottom. I think they're on the bottom. And so if let's just say we're gonna go for sake, I think Savannah and Joe for sure, Christian and Emily, I think all four of them are in cahoots.
I'll tell you right now who I don't trust
Who?
out of that group. If I'm not mistaken, let me make sure that I'm in the right spots. Hold on, I'm pulling it back up because you gave me a little cheat sheet.
I did give you a cheat sheet because
You
I'm a
gave me a
great
little,
producer.
yeah, because you was her. Um, let me make sure that I'm. Yeah, no, never mind. That's on the other team.
Who
The
do you
one
not
in
trust?
Genevieve. I don't trust that heifer as far as I can throw her.
Why?
I don't know. I
You
don't,
don't
I
trust
don't,
her?
I don't know. And then her and Stephanie tag teaming is just like
You're not feeling them?
some fishy over there in Katu.
So I think what's gonna be what's gonna be interesting is if you start to see old era and new era start
Teaming
to,
up.
yeah, which is why I was low key kind of surprised Jenna went home.
Listen, I think the duo for Vatu, if I'm,
Who
I think that they might be like a power team.
who
I think it's going to be Rizzo and Kobe. I feel like they are
uh,
going to just get
so
it together and be the leaders. Because I think they underestimate Rizzo because of his age.
well Rizzo, but that is how he. So keep in mind, just so you know, Rizzo finished fourth in his season.
I'm saying
Okay,
you back for a reason.
so Rizzo finished fourth, which meant when you finish fourth, that means you were making
You made
fire.
it through merge.
Yeah, you made it through merge, and then you're making fire. Okay, so when you look at it from that standpoint, he made it all the way to fourth place, to where you're making fire. Whoever wins goes is to basically be the third person to go against, right? So he made it far. So he's a great game player. He's a no, like he frustrated the mess out of me last season. Just because like his youth, I love his energy, but sometimes I'd be like, Rizzo, calm down. Calm
Listen, you
calm
got
it
too
down.
much ADD.
He just calm down just a smidge. But I think Rizzo, Q, and Colby are going to all team up. And I think they're going to probably try to bring over at least one person. If I were a guessing gal, you're not going to be happy with this answer.
You're gonna bring Genevieve.
I think they're going to bring Genevieve.
Jesus Christ.
I think I just think like if you look right, Stephanie is from season 20, Heroes versus Villains.
And
Right?
she's the
That's
one that got the idol.
yeah.
And the only person she told about the specifics of the idol was to Genevieve.
Yeah.
I don't
She got the
trust
boomerang,
Genevieve.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Billie Eilish boomerang. I don't know. This next week is going to be interesting again because a lot happened yesterday. The fact that two teams lost a member, one tribal,
Mhm.
one unintentional, and I still think Kahlo is the strongest team overall. Like they're just the better fitted team right now, as it stands right now.
Yeah. Um
A lot can change in a week.
a lot can change in a week. We saw that with Extracted.
Listen,
So, I think you're going to like the graphic. I'm going to pull it up. I'll be able to move these around. Hold on.
oh,
Give me a second.
we got 21,000 likes on the tickety talk. Let's go.
For what?
We got 21,000 likes on the live feed so far.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, give me a second. I just want to make sure I can there we go. So that way I can move it around the way I need to.
Word.
Alrighty. Oops. My bad, y'all. Sorry.
She having technical difficulty.
I just realized like all right. So we're it's not in it's not in any particular order right now, just for the record. Not in any particular order. Do you like that?
That's cute.
Oh, don't worry about episode X. I probably should edit that.
For the moment, let me take this off so we can get a full glimpse of the glory.
So what do you take? Oh, is mine? Oh yeah.
So I don't know how to take that. Oh wait, I found it.
Okay, bet.
It's gone.
Okay.
I
So
say
we're probably gonna have to hash this out. There's no particular order. I'm just I'm just like, so you'll see I just move them. They're just there as placeholders.
I say
So wait,
Team
we
Carlo.
let's work our way from 3 to 1.
Oh,
Can
Team
we agree that
3.
Sela is number 3?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
They are
Like
in the precarious. Okay.
with that team not really, I don't think they're in cohesiveness as of right now. Even though,
No.
again, even though they voted unanimously for Jenna, I don't think that defines that their togetherness
Yeah,
is.
I don't feel like they're a strong, cohesive unit.
They're still working out the kinks. You can still
I
tell
would agree
there's
with that.
cracks that have not been secured yet.
Yeah, and I feel like Ozzy was stressed when Sari couldn't get that, and so there's a part of me that wonders because the physicality of the game has also changed, right?
Listen, in reality, anybody named Mama would have thought Sari would have been the one out because of she literally cost him the game.
Yeah, it was tough, and she felt you could like you knew
She felt bad.
She felt so bad. I felt bad for her.
Like she almost knew that it was probably going to be her that get voted.
I think she
out. But
probably in her mind thought it was.
She
gonna be
definitely
her.
was, fighting for her spot, and which rightfully so. You want to still persuade as many people to keep you here, but like you could see it in her eyes that she thought she was going to be the first one gone. Like there was
Yeah.
no doubt in her eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But overall, that team is dysfunctional as hell.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Like the fact that it went unanimous with Jenna, I was surprised. So I think I don't think we fully I don't know what conversations went out
We're gonna see
to
what
get
happens
us
next
to
Wednesday.
because I didn't think that they were landing on Jenna.
I for sure thought I was gonna see at least a couple more C's names and a couple of Ozzy's names, but the fact that it was just straight up Jenna across the board, all 7 of them.
Yeah, that the blind side is tough. And it's
But
always tough.
they're definitely they're not doing so hot. In my
So
eyes,
we agree.
respectively.
Sela is definitely
They number
struggling.
3 right now.
Okay. And next we have Vatu and Kahlo.
I think Batu's second.
I think they're first.
I don't.
Okay. Hold up. Let me tell you. They still are physically dominant.
I hear
Even
you.
without Kyle.
I hear you. I'm not saying that they're not good. I just think what Kalu has overall right now, just based off of what we saw yesterday, overall right now. Yes, you may have lost the initial challenge, right?
Yeah, they came
But you won
in last. They came in last in the initial
challenge,
but they won the immunity challenge.
And they won, and not just by a little bit. Like they smacked everybody.
They crushed on the puzzle side.
So I'm like, they showed their and again, this is based off of just week 1.
Also, low key,
the confidence that they have in each other. I'm like they are. Based off of week 1, you can't convince me that Kahlo is not ranked 1 right now. Based off of remember, we're basing this off of what we seen week 1. And you have to take all the intangibles into a factor. Losing Kyle
it was a morale hit. Yeah, it was
hurts.
It was a morale hit. I don't disagree with that, bro.
And then again, you winning the supply challenge and coming in first by a mile in the immunity challenge.
So as far as like amenities go, right?
I don't think that they're too far off from each other.
No,
right?
I think they're I do wonder.
Team Kahlo has all the elite supplies right now in their hands.
Yeah, they do. But if you can't use them, like we ain't seen them use the supplies yet. But
it's only been week 1. I'm just saying. If we're just going off of week 1, Kahlo is technically the strongest tribe right now, physically, mentally, team wise, and winning wise. They've checked all the boxes.
You don't think So you're saying you think Kahlo edges out just from the mental side because they're still intact.
There's no even though that of course there's people trying to do their own secret alliances.
Yeah, yeah,
Overall,
yeah.
they're intact.
That's
They
fair. I
again, Scylla, they just dysfunctional. And
Scylla's not there yet.
If Vatu wouldn't have lost Kyle, it might have been a different ball game.
All right.
Because again, they would have probably been able again because you had to struggle to bring him up this wall. Like that was
that was tough.
a thing. That was a setback. And so again, next week, this whole list could look a whole lot different next Thursday.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. Charlie was a fierce competitor in his season. Physically. Charlie doesn't necessarily may not take you out to be a person who's like when you look at him initially be like, he's kind of like in the category of Mike White. Like you may not
a little
think
sneaky.
Yeah, he was. Like I feel like
this is the
because Charlie finished second.
Yeah,
in his
he was runner up.
Yeah, he was runner up. And so like I'll give you that. Oh shoot, sorry. Sorry.
I think this setup right here, Kahlo number 1, Vatu number 2, and Scylla number 3, as of just based off of week 1.
Yeah.
This is the ranking that needs to be for week 1. Because next week it can look completely different. But
I would say,
you can't. Overall, you got it. You got it. I'm just saying.
I mean, you have some strong, like between D, Camilla, Tiffany is also another strong player.
She looked like they didn't really talk too much about her or have her on.
She's another strong.
Yeah, based off of how she was working with, especially with Camilla, like it just looked like I like her attitude. Her attitude seems like she's going to be a key component moving forward.
Actually, I'm actually okay with this. I actually, yeah.
I like Kahlo. Listen,
you're biased because you like Mike White.
That's fine. You call it what you want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say this today. On today, February 26th of the year of our Lord 2025.
26, boy.
26. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. We're not going back.
We ain't going back.
Of the year of our Lord 2026.
Yeah.
From here to the end, I am Team Kahlo.
Really? Till the merge?
Till the merge, I am Team Kahlo. That's who I'm aligning myself with.
So it's kind of tough because I always like to root for the underdog. That's just what I like to do.
Nah. You want to go for Scylla?
I like to sometimes I find myself always kind of rooting for the underdog. But it's always tough because like you never know how the challenges are going to fare out. Usually for the most part, there's always a physical component to the challenges, which is where I think Scylla may find themselves in a pickle. Because even as they go on, let's just say Cerise stays, you can only sit out probably every other challenge. Because you can't
have to rotate players.
Yeah, like they'll say, hey, like Jeff will be like, hey, one person sits out this challenge.
But you got to play the next one because you can't.
But he'll say, like, yeah, but the next week they'll be like, it can't be the person who sat down the week before.
Which is valid.
Right? So I think I think Savannah made a really good point, which was, I think we have to be strategic in where we place her. And I think if you're strategic in where you place her,
it'll be okay.
You'll be fine.
But that's only going to work for so long, though.
But Monkey Claw was stressing me out.
Because if you struggled with that, man, the future is looking real dim.
The monkey, like it becomes a liability. Also, I will say, the fact that she is the queen of Survivor, she's been on 5 times. She's going to be a social threat. So
she's gonna play that violin to her advantage.
So I love Suri as like a player. I'm absolutely rooting for her. If I was a competitor,
She got to
she's
go.
gonna have to go soon.
At some point, she's got to go,
She's gonna have
especially
to go.
before the merge.
Joe is another one who would have to go. Right? Like I could probably like Suri would have to go. Joe would have to go. D and Savannah are both like crazy game players. Both of them would have to
This
dip.
is only week 1. And you
Oh
already
yeah,
got
like
captains
there's a
gone.
few. I don't like there's a few people, but I'm telling you, Charlie is the one that you don't expect.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pose this. You'll clip this. All
I'm
right.
just going to reiterate it one more time before you take it down. Off of
Yes.
week 1,
Week
me and
one.
LaToya have ranked the tribes in order from bottom to top.
Yes.
Number 3, we got Team Scylla. Number 2, we got Team Vatu. And the top ranked tribe going into week 1 is going to be Team Kalo.
Yep.
So let us know what you guys think, agree, disagree, and we'll go from there.
Yes. So did we get the power rankings right? I feel like they're straight. You know what I'm saying? I feel strong about these.
We're gonna see what the people think.
I feel like, it was overall good. So now that you're officially back into the survivor land.
I'm stressed the hell out. 2 days out the week, I'm stressed.
So now do you understand though?
Surviving in Survivor versus surviving in Extracted is 2 different games.
Yeah.
2 different mindsets.
Two
Because
complete.
with Extracted, you're surviving based off of what you're allowed to have and what you're given. Even though that's the same scenario in Survivor, it's to an extent you're not alone in Survivor.
No.
You have a team with you. You have a tribe with you to hold you, especially if you're weak in some points. You have a tribe that can carry some of your weak points. In Extracted, if you're weak at something, it's glaring.
Oh
And
wow.
so I think I would have fun at Survivor.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's
But we're gonna see. Week 2, next Wednesday, we're gonna see what happens. I'm like, I see chaos brewing real soon.
yeah, when you have this many, I mean, and you've seen this in sports. When you have so many alphas,
There's too many egos. Way too many egos. Way too many egos.
it's a lot of alphas in this joint, right?
Too
Like,
much confidence.
yeah, it's a lot of alpha energy, right? There's not.
The testosterone and the hormones
Yeah, I
is
feel
at an
like
all
there's.
time high.
Yeah, like so, like there's a lot of just alpha energy in general.
Somebody's gonna be bumping heads real quick, real soon, and it's going to
Yeah,
whose bark is gonna bite hardest is the
right,
question. Because I
right.
hear y'all all trying to bark and make these rules. We're gonna see who can actually run the tribes, who's gonna be the actual leader
Yeah.
of these tribes within the next couple of weeks. Because I'm telling you, Sari, you can't have another week like this and survive.
No, she. You,
You can't do this 2 weeks in a row.
no, you can't. Like
The only way you survive next week is if you sit out.
they're not gonna sit her out. If
No,
anything,
Carlo has to sit somebody out.
maybe because
Well, no,
sometimes they'll
well,
make the other teams run an extra person because initially they weren't
make
supposed to be.
sure Siri is not the
Sorry.
Siri. Make sure she's not running the block. You only
it's
get to run a lap once.
it's rough. Like
Respectfully.
no, I'm rooting. I hope to see her go far in the game.
I'm interested to see how this plays out again because there's a lot. Like for Extracted, like the personalities plays a factor, but I think in Survivors, the different characters and personalities and how they operate together is going to see how far as a tribe you can go and how far intact
Yep.
your team can go. Because this is the thing: if you can keep majority of your tribe intact by the time the merge happens, you
Yep.
have a better shot of going farther than if you only go into the merge with 2 people in
Yep.
your tribe.
Yep.
Versus Kalo, let's say they walk in there with 6 people, Katu walks in with 2, and Batu walks in with another 2. I'm good with my 6. What y'all got going on?
It's gonna be interesting, just to see how it all kind of shakes out for them collectively. The dynamic between Extracted and Survivor is also like, you've got to look at everything. It's a team sport, right? So Sari can't have another. She
She
can't
can't
have.
afford it.
She literally can't afford a bad day.
Mm-mm.
Um, because I think she's online,
Especially because now they're looking at her. So now they already see what you did week 1.
and I know that she's Ozzy's number one. However,
You better
he
watch
may have
yourself
to
how
flip.
you might
'Cause
have to distance yourself from her.
that's where it gets hard, right? Or
Because
he
she'll
may
be a
just.
cancer that you get attached to, and then both y'all are gone.
Oh no, he will be. If they get rid of her, he'll be next on the chopping block.
If he don't
Because
flip on her.
even if he doesn't flip, I think if he doesn't go along with the vote, they'll just move him next, right? But then at that point, that's why I feel like the goal should always be just to win the challenges. Because if you can win the challenges,
You don't
you
got to worry
don't.
about voting nobody out.
You'll just have the gameplay, but you don't really have to worry about it. So if you can
Which
go out
I'm
and
okay
just,
with.
yeah, if you can just go out and dominate,
Because I'm
you
going
can
to
just.
assume they're probably going to merge around 10 people. I'm pretty sure that's probably when the merge is probably
Usually
going to
it's like
happen
10
around.
or 11. Yeah.
Right. So if I can make it with the least amount of supplies, but enough to survive, and then my team is able to make it to the merge, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Because at least I can say, I made it to the top.
Yep.
I don't want to be one of the first 5, 6 people to get kicked out because it's like that's not how I want to go out. I want to go out in the top 10. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, like I think it'll be good. It'll be really, really good in terms of what's gonna shake out the season. Before we go, I do have one other question.
Hmm.
The music. Now do you see why I be like, yo,
It's dramatic.
it's so
It's so dramatic. Like somebody getting paid good money to be dramatic.
listen,
They scoring this music to be hella dramatic, and they getting paid
listen,
good money.
whoever scores Survivor.
You getting paid good money.
Didn't I tell you? I was like, yo, you be like, why is my heart beating fast? This isn't even a beat. Like,
So
whoever scores, right? Whoever does that, they
congratulations,
are
you're rich.
impeccable. I don't think there's a single reality show that can score music
Like the
the
way they're
way
doing
that
it.
Survivor does. Like, it is. I appreciate it so much. Sometimes I'll be like, Lord, I need y'all to calm down.
Y'all over here,
I be
hey,
so.
hey, calm that down. Calm it down.
So,
Oh, I got 2 shout outs.
okay.
Olivia, hello. How you doing? I
What's
love
up,
you.
Olivia?
I hope you're having fun in social studies.
Even though
Number
you.
2, shout out to my little baby sister.
Oh,
She
yeah?
has officially entered the 30-year-old club as of today.
Oh,
She is no
welcome.
longer in her 20s. She is part
Oh.
of the 30 and over club, and her knees and back are about to start cracking.
No, we ain't go. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Happy birthday, Naomi, aka Thunder Thighs.
Listen, Naomi, don't ignore him. Don't let
She's
him.
30 as of today. February babies rule the
What he
world.
says, he said, don't you put that juju on me.
Don't put that bad juju on me.
So tomorrow's Food Fight Friday. We'll see what I have in store. Huh?
I don't like it.
You never like it.
Unless
Thank
it
you
has food
guys for.
involved.
Huh?
Unless there's food involved, then I love it. I love food.
No, I don't. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what shakes out.
I showed my therapist the cornbread video, and
Oh
he was like, is there a barbecue at every HEB?
no.
He goes, because my university one is like, yeah, I go to the same one. We don't got, you got to go to the one in Georgetown. All right, I'll see you all. I'll let you know how it'll go.
Oh, so there's one
On
in
Monday.
Georgetown that has barbecue too?
Because the one in Georgetown is a brand new HEB, so most of the new HEBs
Oh,
will always carry
the barbecue
the
joint.
barbecue joint inside.
I want to try that ramen because that ramen looked.
He said yesterday he's trying a trend himself. I don't know how I feel about this, but let me know how it works on Monday.
He's gonna what?
He marinated a steak in ranch for 24 hours.
Interesting.
And I'm like, let me know how that worked out, brother.
Huh?
Because I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't want. I love ranch. I don't want my steak to taste like ranch.
He said he dipped it in there, flipped it to make sure all sides is coated, and he said he let it sit in the fridge for 24 hours.
I like ranch. I love ranch. I
I
love
don't know if
ranch
I want a
dip.
ranch flavored steak.
No, I don't. I'm telling you, I don't want a ranch. Ranch belongs on chicken. You can put you can
Would
dip.
you marinate chicken in ranch for 24 hours?
I may well do some chicken.
Not steak though. You ain't gonna do your beef.
That to me feels sacrilegious as a Texan.
Well, he's from California, so
That makes sense. That tracks. Because as a Texan, that is unacceptable. Like
Listen, I'm excited to see what it turns out. What
if you
what
don't
news I
see,
get back.
you need to sear and season that meat and go sit down somewhere. The only acceptable.
So the way he said he's gonna do it, and then we can end on this.
I'm so
He's
stressed.
he's getting the steak out of. He got this. He said this was going to be his process. He's going to get the steak, pat it dry, get all the excess ranch out, then put it
Okay.
on a cast iron skillet, sear it with some butter and whatnot. Right, get the
Mm-hmm.
crust on all the sides, and then put
Mm-hmm.
it in the air fryer 5 minutes on each side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you're going to eat it.
I don't want ranch on mine.
I want to see what he does. I want to see what he says so bad. Because I ain't never heard that before. He said he's seen that and people do it with milk.
No.
I was like, who does that?
I don't. The only thing I
Why-
want on my steak would be gravy. And that's and when I say gravy, I mean like country fried steak.
Oh, I don't want white gravy though.
I don't do white gravy.
You got to be the brown gravy.
It has to be
Thank you.
brown gravy. That's the only way.
There's something about white gravy.
I don't understand why anybody would do white gravy. It's disgusting. Like biscuits and gravy. No, thank you. I don't want.
I don't care what anybody say. That's disgusting. It's nasty.
No, yeah, I don't want. Mm-mm. So, yeah, so that's where we are. I can't believe that. So many questions about that. Okay, before I have another coughing fit, we're gonna close today's show.
Please
Once
don't.
again, we got an honor and a privilege that you come hang out with us every single day. Sit at our lunch table. As always, everybody's always welcome at our table. Shout outs to the lunch crew. If you ever wonder if you're part of the lunch crew, if you're watching the show, you're automatically part of the lunch crew. So we just want to thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow for Food Fight Friday. Paul closes out.
Hey, today was a great day. Survivor Thursday. Never disappoints, clearly. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. All the comments, likes, shares, gifts, everything. We appreciate you guys from Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all over the place. But make sure that you head over to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get a goal to get to 500 subscribers. So if you like, comment, share, subscribe, share it to your friends. Let them know who we are. But at the end of the day, what's most important, the world is a much better place with you in it. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!
Lunch Hour Podcast. Yeah, here to ignite, to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first bite to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So leaning close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be